figure out what that strategy is that resonates with you, then forget the others because they're unimportant, and now build a trading plan after playing. What do you think?
I totally agree with that, and I think it's a necessary evil. I think everyone should have part of that where they're going to look around, and that's we've got the Master Trader course here, and you get crikey strategies coming out your ears, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then you have an amalgamation of 2 or 3 things that work, but you need to know what all these other things are, and you need to. I think like when you first run a business and you get a little bit further through your life, you start to know what you don't want.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Which is
real-time interview.
Yeah.
So
that's been very important to me, knowing what I don't want to be doing, and I don't want to be sitting at a screen. That's massively important to me.
Yeah.
When I learned about trading,
when you say you don't want to be sitting at a screen, how much time do you spend in front of the screen now? I'm normally
done by about 10:30. I'm very available throughout the day, so I'll come back and look. I'd say I'm very connected with the market pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
But sat there watching price action, I really don't do that. So last week I was flat in the market and didn't trade at all.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was sat at the screen for probably about 6 hours, but for me there was a lot going on and it warranted the time. Today I got in the office at 6. I was pretty much done by 7:30. I was waiting for pullbacks that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I went to Cafe Nero. So that's So and if I was at home, the day's off for me. There's nothing happening. I'll have a look at the US Open.
No, okay. So carry on. Sorry, you look at the US Open.
Yeah, I'll look at the US Open and see what's going on there. But that might be 5 minutes. It might be 10 minutes.
Are you normally you're almost a Eurozone, aren't you?
Yes.
So you do what I do, 6 in the morning to about 11:30. You're done, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I don't really. But if I can make my money, that's pretty much. I won't be touching it.
Yeah.
And very much Monday to Wednesday, I'm looking to get into probably on a 4-hour bar, looking for a longer position that I might hold for 2 days. And really, if I get that right, I won't be working Thursday and Friday. So,
what's your targets? What goals? What pip targets or percentage targets? What do you set yourself per day or per week?
On the month, I'm looking to get 6 to 10%.
And are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm doing that consistently now, and
So every month you can pretty much hang your hat on about 6%.
Yeah,
now,
that's about right.
When you say those numbers, there'll be people watching right now who are going to be going bollocks, to put it bluntly, because they have no other concept of anything other than what they're getting from their investment management account or what they're getting from their savings account. They just won't believe it. You can stand there and say, you can show that. I was in Perth in Australia. I made $155,000 in front of all these people.
Yeah.
And the guy that was running this event said, the interesting thing is they know you can do it, they don't believe they can do it. And that's because they're so used to getting, putting money in a savings account in the UK now, you'll get 0.5% if you're lucky. In actual fact, you're better off sticking it in your mattress now because inflation's greater than what you're going to get as a savings rate. But literally, your money is better off in your mattress. So when you sort of say to someone, 6%, well, if you compound 6% a month, that's over 100% a year. Most people just look at you and raise their eyebrows and go, it's just not going to happen. What do you say to people like that, having done that journey, coach people to do it, and now you're about to leave us? This is your last day tomorrow of our trading floor, so it's great to bid for. I'm so happy that you're going off to trade some big cash. Running a multi-million-pound fund, is the thing of dreams for a lot of people, and to go through that journey and do that is fantastic. However, the average guy in the street is like 100% a year. It's like they just can't ratify that in their mind. What do you say to people like that?
I'd say you need to come in and sit down with some people who are doing it.
Yeah.
And that you need to get this belief, and you only get that when you sit down with people, because you've got to see it for your own eyes.
Yeah.
And you've got to sit down and watch people make, big money.
What do you think about naysayers? People are, oh, it's not possible.
Well, you're always going to have that, aren't you? And you're always going to have that. I think I was very, very lucky. Before I come to Knowledge to Action to do the courses, I'd met a spread better who made good money, very good money. He used to trade in the morning. And he was my introduction to the world of Forex, and I actually met someone who was doing it and trading for a living, and that was enough for me, because I had belief that there was one person in the world who made the money.
Yeah.
And I just said, I don't care how many years this is going to take. I'm going to crack this. So,
well, that's fine.
And I've never left it alone. And
that's an interesting point. So when you had one mate, because for me, when I started, I was in a room full of them.
Yeah.
And everyone was doing it. So I was like, right, you know, and that, in my opinion, it's very important to have a supportive environment. Were you supported at home?
No. And that was a big problem for me. So I had to learn books, running around the internet. That's how it started for me.
So girlfriend, wife.
Oh yeah, girlfriend at home.
Supportive.
No, it's difficult. It's difficult because you've got the girlfriends in the corporate world, which is brilliant. So in the rat race, making good money, working stupid hours, and then you're going against everything that's normal.
Yeah.
Everything that's normal, and you question yourself as you're going through that. Of course you do. And at the start, you're struggling, you're losing more money than you're making, and it's uncomfortable, and you are way outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, even though the numbers are small.
And but then you need the belief, and I think you need to. That's why I say you've got to meet people who are doing it.
Would you say that's the top tip? Is to build the belief, and the way to build the belief.
Yeah, because that will give you the drive to get through the times when things just aren't working, when everyone is going to work and you're not, and you're sat at home thinking, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
And that is tough. And then you get through that, and you get through that by surrounding yourself with the right people, and that's what I've done. And that's why I always aimed. Come here, did the course, got to be in that trading floor, got to be surrounded by traders, and that's what I've had. So, and it expedites your growth. I've probably done in a year what most people do in 3 years just by being here.
Yeah,
so
fantastic.
It's worked. Yeah, it's worked.
Can I just say on behalf of the whole team, thank you so much for not just being a great graduate, but being a great contributor to the team, because you've helped a lot of people that have come through. And it's not just you've been there trading and helping. It's the belief that you're giving other people, because everyone who comes on these courses and they go home and their wife or their boyfriend or their husband sits there and goes, yeah, whatever. And it's that it's the doomsayers, the naysayers that are actually our best friends, our family that sits around us often that goes, I'm not really sure it's going to work out. And you have to sort of quite a lot of pressure needed to push through that and say, look, let me give it a go. Yeah. And you've instilled a lot of belief in that. So look, you go off tomorrow to trade some big cash, and I know you're going to do great because you've done great with already big cash. To be fair, you've grown, what is a modest amount of money into a pretty amazing amount of money by most people's standards. And to now go and do it, with the big boy stuff is it's just exciting. You deserve it. So on behalf of the team, thank you.
Well, thank you very much,
and hope to see you on your big yacht soon. So, so well done. Thanks.
Thank you.